Tony Schumacher mentioned the fact that several of the pro stockers did have trouble getting down the racetrack. Jason Line did make a solid pass down the right-hand lane, but Jason, you say you weren't happy with that run. What went wrong?
Just very loose, yeah, very loose in the second half of the racetrack. So I should have lifted, but my helmet was too small, so I stayed in it most of the way. But yeah, it's just tough conditions, and certainly want to apologize to all the race fans. It wasn't our greatest day, that's for sure.
Now we know that the runs will now continue on to Dallas. The last time that happened, we were at Indy, finished out Brainerd. You ended up winning the Brainerd event. How difficult is it, though, to get into a rhythm when you're continuing an event at a different event?
Well, it's definitely it's unique, but maybe I'm getting used to it. Maybe that's a good pattern for me. But I hate to have to finish a race that way, but we'll do whatever we got to do. So it's all good, and hopefully our Summit Camaro will be a little faster in Dallas.
With this being the start of the countdown, the pressure on now as the title's on the line, you still lead the points. What goes through your mind with the pressure now increasing for the next race?
Well, you got to win. You got to win rounds, and that's why you know, like today's first round against McGaha, it's tough when you know we should lift, but if you do, the consequences are not good. So it's a hard thing, and they have to balance. You know, between being safe and not crashing and wrecking your equipment and trying to turn the wind light on. So it's a tough call sometimes.
Now, you also build the engines in addition to driving, so you know the ins and outs of these cars. How different is Dallas for you guys compared to here at Charlotte?
Dallas is it's a good track. I like that racetrack. It's been good to me in the past. There's certainly differences, but not huge differences. So the starting line is the biggest difference, and they got a great starting line there.
We'll have to wait another week, see what happens.
No doubt that'll be some interesting water cooler fodder for everybody debating what's happened. Good news, though, for Shane Gray and his wife Amber, their dogs, just a short drive home. They live here in Charlotte, which will conclude in Texas. More driver reaction when we come back to ZMAX Dragway in Charlotte, North Carolina.